This is always a very exciting update because it's that time of the month where we're going to give you an update on the dividend distribution from Hamilton ETFs, and we're going to look how much they're paying and what the difference between this month and what they pay last month, because this gives you a prediction of what to expect. And also we're going to look at the date you need to be invested in these ETFs or ETF that you desire to buy in order for you to get those dividends for next month. Hamilton ETF is pleased to announce cash distribution for its ETF, which are traded on Toronto Stock Exchange. And the period, of course, is February 29, 2024. So this is the end of the month, and that date is going to be on Thursday. So the date you need to be to pay attention to are these dates here. So the ex-dividend date for this distribution is anticipated to be on the 28th, okay, and 20th will be on Wednesday, and then the following day, which is going to be on Thursday, is going to be the record date. So in general rule, you have to be invested a day before ex-dividend date for you to be on record on that date. So it's really safe to say you have to buy these ETFs, whatever ETF you want to buy or add in order for you to receive dividend for March 7th. You need to buy those ETF on Tuesday, or it's very safe just to on Monday, which is the 26th. But if you buy on the 27th, you should be able to receive those dividend for upcoming month. So these are all the ETF that they of course they announced. We can see here there are brand new ETFs, for example, FMAX, LMAX, EMAX, AMAX. All these are brand new, and this is the first time they start paying. But we're going to look at how much they've paid as compared to last month, right? Because this is very important. It gives you prediction of how to kind of calculate your dividend, especially for people who are relying on these dividends for paying their bills. If we look at these two columns, we can see this one here is on your left hand side. This is this month of February. The dividends will be paid on March 7th. As I've mentioned, you need to be on record on the 29th of February. So you have to buy this ETF the latest on Tuesday next week. And this one, of course, these are dividends that they've paid already. But I'm trying to do here is to compare what they paid last month and what they are paying this month, because there was an announcement from Hamilton that HDIV and HYLD there will be some increase of dividends. So we need to see that in real time. So we can see here, for example, HDIV paid last month in January. They pay 14 cents or 0.141. But if you look at this month, they did pay HDIV, you can see here 0.151. If you look at the HYLD, they did pay last month only 12 cents. This month they pay 13 cents. Of course, it's 0.131, and this one is 0.121. So they did increase. If we look at HMAX, if we can see HMAX, there was a little bit of almost little cut there. We can see last month they pay 17 cents or 0.1746. If we look at this month, they only pay 0.1730. So there's a little decrease on HMAX. If we look at the UMAX, you can see last month they pay 0.1721, and this month they pay 0.1715. So there's a decrease on UMAX. When you look at HBond, HBND, we can see 13 cents. Of course, here they pay 13 cents, but there's that one there. So here there's a little decrease on all of them, except there's an increase on HYLD and HDIV. If we look at the SMAX, we see here it was 16.161, and you can see here is 0.16. So we can see here there's an increase on SMAX. It's almost 17 cents. If we look at the QMAX, it's 19. If you look at the QMAX here, they pay 18. So there was an increase on QMAX, SMAX, and there was a decrease on HMAX and UMAX, and there was a decrease on HMAX and UMAX, and there was increase on HDIV and HYLD. So this is a very good data to have, because you can predict, you can know how much you are going to receive, especially if you're relying on this ETF for your income. So we look at these three here, four actually. This is AMAX, AMAX, FMAX, and LMAX. These are brand new ETFs. There are 4 of them, just came to the market about the last month. You can see this is the first time they paid. And you can see it's 15 cents for AMAX, and AMAX it's 16 cents, and we can see FMAX is 16 cents, and we can see LMAX is 14, almost 15 cents. So it's a pretty good for these two, and with a higher dividend. So it's pretty good. And yeah, that's all. I just want to give you an update on YieldMax ETFs. Dividend distribution for this month of February, which is going to be the main point I want to emphasize is that you have to be on a record on the 29th, which is going to be on next Thursday. But in order for you to receive dividend, if you are intending to own any of these and you don't want to miss those dividends, you have to have your money invested before the 28th. So the 27th will be the last date, but if you want to be safer, just make sure you buy on the 26th, which is going to be next Monday. That's all for today. If you like this content, just make sure you give me a like, smash that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, in order for you not to miss this type of update and news for your investment, make sure you subscribe and follow. Till we meet again next video. Bye bye.